But if I look at plant 2 and I try to do shed leaves, I'm going to get an error, and in fact the autocomplete would have told me that as well, because there's no shed leaves in this list. And the reason for that is that when you're trying to call a method, what matters is the type of the variable, the type of the reference, because if you look at, for example, in isolation, a variable of type plant, let's call this plant 3. So this is just a null reference because I'm not pointed at any object. That variable knows what methods it should be able to call if it is pointing at an object. And even if you just do plant 3 dot, you can see now down in here we're going to have a grow method. There's no shed leaves method because it's a plant, not a tree. So the variable knows what it should be able to do, and this code incidentally is not going to actually work because I've not initialized it. But my point is here that it's the variable, the type of the variable, that decides what methods you can call. But as we see here, it's when you actually call those methods, you're going to the object, the actual physical, in a sense, object that contains the actual code, and it's that object that's going to run the relevant code. This is polymorphism for you. And if you think about one other common situation where you might want to use this is, let's say you've got a public here static void, let's say do grow, and that takes a plant, call it plant, and all that does is, so this argument is of the plant type, so I can definitely call the grow method. So let's do grow there. Then of course I can do, let's get rid of that, I'll leave that in. So this code is going to be on caveofprogramming.com, and I'll put a few more comments in here later on to explain this. But now I can do grow, and I can pass there quite happily the tree, because polymorphism guarantees me that wherever a parent class is expected, I can use a child class of that parent, like tree, which extends plant. So if I run that, it's gonna say tree growing down here. Okay, so that's it for this tutorial. That's polymorphism. As I say, it's a big word, but it's and when you look at it, it's quite enlightening. It really helps you learn a lot.